Lads and ladies, welcome to another episode of the Sober Road to Glory, and this could be my last ever video on YouTube because I'm dying right now. I feel fucking terrible, but sober stops for no man or lady, so we're gonna do the shit. Here's the title of the video thing that I've been doing. Here's my quote. Wow, that's a cool quote. Okay, let's look at some results or some shit. No fancy edits today because I can't be fucked. We got Syria, that was fucking sad. La Liga, that sucked. Bundesliga, that sucked. Cap 220, don't give a fuck about that. Oh, here we go, Cap 240. So I got the threshold. That's nice. But I had a DMP, which is kind of fucking annoying, because if you look at this all-star team here, I had a Wolfsburg defender and an Eibar midfielder. Yet over here, I had an Eibar defender and a Wolfsburg midfielder. What the fuck's that about? Usually I'd pair that shit together, but obviously my mind was just like, fuck you, we're not going to do that this week. And I just, yeah, it kind of fucked me up, because 84 here would be like, what's 84 at 297, like a million points or something, so I probably would have won a tier 3 limited, which would have been nice. But okay, I didn't. Here's my Eibar stack. I got 324 points, not enough to win a reward. That's sad. But then the real disappointment is Cap 240 rare, where Oblak, another clean sheet. Tuchemeni came off the bench and scored. Fleming scored. And then Araujo got a 2. And that's not out of 10, that's out of 100. He got a 2 out of 100. I'm pretty sure that's a 5-3 loss for him. And he fucked up in a goal, which it kind of didn't matter. It was already dead and buried. It's kind of annoying, especially when you look at All-Star Rare here, where I got 92 from Zabelda as my captain, obviously. And Imran Louza, actually, his first game for Lorient, got a goal and an assist. Which is very nice. Realistically, neither of these players were ever going to go into the Cap 240 rare team, ever Araujo and, Tuchemeni or even Mulenstein, but, it just still fucking sucks to look at. But there you go. Let's look at the game week after. Fulham stack, fuck that. Cap 220, just give a fuck. Cap 240, I didn't actually try because I had a DMP keeper. Here we go, All-Star Limited, the Everton stack, 103 from Pickford, 62 from my captain, 77 from Garner, 96 from Tarkowski. And then you got Dwight McNeil, the confirmed fraud. I've actually got a clip from my recent journey on the MIA DD podcast.
Dwight McNeil.
Nah, he's dog shit, man. He's a fraud. I can tell anyone that for a fact. He's out. He's done.
For those that don't watch on YouTube, Adam has now just left the podcast because someone called Dwight McNeil shit.
So there you go, I called Dwight McNeil a fraud, and look what happens. In the business, we call that vindication. But hey, we're still on for a tier 2, maybe a tier 3 after tonight's fixtures, so we'll take it. Cap 220 rare, I've actually got a semi-decent placement here at the moment, 95th at 3,800, and fucking no idea how I'm doing in the month-long competition. I don't even know. Leaderboard, that's probably... Will it tell me how I'm doing? It's going to tell me for the game weekend. Yeah, fuck knows. We'll just fucking deal with that bridge when we build the bridge. Cap 240 rare, then here's the bread and butter. And I've actually got no decisives right now, but I've still got 220 points, right? So I'm only 60 off of hitting the threshold with my captain, Tuchemeni, to play tonight against Getafe. Assuming he starts, I feel like this should be pretty locked in. Obviously, most of these points have come from a very good AA score here for Jamal Lewis. He's won 5 tackles, obviously kept a clean sheet and a 0-0 draw. The maths works out there, and a double-double. So that's all very well and nice. So we're banking on Tuchemeni tonight, or by the time the video goes out, we'll know whether I've got the threshold or not. So it's Schrodinger's Tuchemeni. But hey, let's see what this game week looks like being scored on the giveaway thing. Shit, we're on game week 446, that midweek one, right? So I'm thinking if he hits the threshold, which I'm banking on him doing, it's going to be a 2, right? Because I've won a card from the Everton stack as well. So that's kind of not a bad game week, all things considered. I think if he fumbles the threshold tonight, it's going to be a 4. But I have full faith in Tuchemeni, so we're going to lock that down as 2 right now. I can see on the January one, it was 19 quid in total. And if you've missed that giveaway, you can check it out on my Twitter in the link in the description down below. The game is tonight. The rivals game is Atletico Bilbao v Mallorca. It's at 8 p.m. kickoff, so by the time you're watching this, hopefully you still have a chance to enter. So go and do that if you haven't. McBride, Ace, a lovely man, a lovely bold man, has decided to throw in some cards to beef up the giveaway, so big shout out to him. I will have a pint of Guinness on the weekend in celebration of the man's integrity and compassion towards the Sorare community. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying anymore. Look at my lineups for the upcoming game week. Wow, super exciting stuff. Let's look at Cap 240 rare. I've actually gone for Zelenika in goal over Oblak, and that's because if you crane your cranium to the right, you'll see that Tchouaméni is playing Atletico Madrid and he plays for Real Madrid, meaning Atletico Madrid are playing Real Madrid, making that a tough fixture because Real Madrid are good at soccer. We got there in the end. And then the midfield three will have good fixtures as well. Araujo, Imran Louza, assuming he starts again. Gonna captain him. Fuck it, let's fuck around and find out. Vacuum Bio is the risk here of whether he potentially gets benched for Radjakovic. Fucking words are tough at Watford stuff. But, you know, he'll get some minutes off the bench if he does. So I think that team is capable of hitting the threshold. And then we've got Oblak here, an all-star rare, and this team doesn't really stand many chances, right? I mean, we've got Oblak, we've got Zubelda, who both get decent scores, but they've both got tough away fixtures. And then Chakvetadze, fucking hell, I got that right, and Jamal Lewis. You know, you could do some stuff. Obviously, Zian Fleming here in the backup team. You don't like to see it. We don't like to see Zian Fleming, the Lord and Saviour, in the backup team. But he's been out of form now for about a year and a half, so we're going to chuck him in here. I still love the man, though. Hopefully he gets some goals against Hull, and you never know, we could get a cheeky tier 5 or something in there. Cap 220 rare, that's just all the backup rares. They should all be starting, to be fair, but don't really care about that. I just sort of open the reward whenever the competition ends. I never really follow it too closely. Premier League Specialist, we've then got a full Fulham stack away at Burnley, might I add, so that's a very favourable fixture. Definitely capable of getting a 3-4-5-0 win there. Maybe 6 or 7, even 8, 9, 10-0 win would be nice. And I actually had 31 blue hexagon capped points spare in the point cap. So I thought, you know, I could have got like a common Erling Haaland or someone else good at soccer up front. But I thought if Fulham do win and batter Burnley, you kind of want the Fulham forward in there. So I've got Decker Reed in there, and I thought, fuck it, let's captain him. We got the Serie A specialist team here, which fucking pissed me off because I got Bastoni, Çalhanoğlu, Martinez, and I couldn't fit Thuram in. It just meant I literally could not get a starting common keeper. So I've got Zapata, who, to be fair, has a nice fixture against Salernitana at home. But, you know, I wanted Thuram in here. It don't really matter too much because Inter against Juve anyway, right? That's literally a big game in the title race. So it's going to be tough. I don't expect too much. But, you know, we'll see what goes on there. La Liga, this team kind of looks fucking shit. We're going to captain Isco still at home to Getafe. Lewandowski, I got him in. He was only 44 blue hexagon cunts, which is kind of mad. I think that surmises how out of form he's been this season. But hey, hopefully he gets back in the goals. He's predicted to start and play sharper, so we'll see what happens there. Looking at the bottom right teams, we've got a French team, a Bundesliga team, so a Lyon stack and a Wolfsburg stack respectively. They're both fucking shit football, so not expecting much there. Second Division Europe Limited, you couldn't see because my face comes in the way, but now you can see I've got Zidane, RB, Ketske, Bautista and Stoichkov. They're doing alright at the moment. They just don't smash teams, that's the problem. They're winning like 1-0 or 2-1. I kind of just need Ibar to go out and like fucking win 18-0. That's a fucking really nice kit. I like that. I don't like Bautista's eyes. It looks like he's staring into my soul, but the kit itself is nice. So Viva la Ibar stack, I think that's Spanish. Hopefully they do some good Socceroos. And then the final 3 teams, I don't really care about the Cap 220 Limited team, is what it is. We got the Everton stack out again in All-Star Limited, and I've captained McNeil. I feel like now I'm insulting him again. He needs to step up his game. He's going to be going into that game thinking, fuck, I let Royalivi down, I can't do it again. And then the final team of the day, we're going to look at a Cap 240 Limited stack. I'm just here for the threshold, but I feel like this could do more, because Terracciano is Fiorentina's league goalkeeper. He should be keeping a clean sheet against Lecce. I back it. Captaining at home to Verona is Di Lorenzo. I think he's on for a 100 here. So, and then obviously Thuram, as I mentioned earlier, and then Vencedor and Gusto are quite low on the points cap, but they start for their team. So, I mean, at a minimum, this team's getting the $5 threshold, right? There's no question about that. But I really feel like I'm gonna like maybe push top 20 here. Just got a feeling. I can feel it in my dick, in my ass, in my balls, in my body, in my heart, in my soul, in my dick. I'm sorry about the muted emotions this video, guys. I'll probably catch you next time if I don't die. If I do die, then I guess I won't catch you next time because I love you. That was a fucking terrible video.